We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars.
If I had to bet, I think a very fun poly market is where do the first million robots go? I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that these robots go to Mars. I don't think they're going to.
Oh, wow.
They'll be in the Tesla factories.
So SpaceX buys them and sends them to Mars. Yeah.
Some to Mars, obviously. I've discussed this for plenty of time. I mean, obvious things are obvious. You send the hardware, and the great thing is if you've got the hardware nailed, software updates over time can become increasingly capable, can work autonomously. Obviously, there's going to be a fuck ton of Optimus robots going to Mars. But I don't think that's got to be the majority of the first million Optimus humanoid robots produced, not even close to it. Most of those will be deployed in factories and warehouses, which is more training data and more capabilities for further deployment for next generation. Don't get me wrong, like I said, plenty of Optimus will be headed to Mars, but I think relative to the number of Optimus humanoid robots that don't go to Mars from Gen 1, I think it's going to be a fairly low percentage.
How else are you going to get a fleet of the workforce?
Or they'll go into the mines. I think they're going to mine.
They could go to the mines.
Coal. Send them in to get that clean, beautiful coal. Oh, so clean, so beautiful. We could send those Optimus robots in.
Well, it's not coal, Jake. It's the fact that our mining is really limited by the human exposure from the pressure and the heat. If we can mine slightly below the area that we mine as our maximum depth today, it would unlock an extraordinary supply of minerals that we can't access today. And so automation,
obviously.
Yeah.
And you don't want to figure out like how to create potable water and breathing mechanisms on Mars for the first 5 years. Send robots. Guess what? They don't need to eat or breathe or pee or poo.
And they can get charged with solar.
And that may sound like a really stupid thing to say, but it becomes
not stupid at all. I mean, on this, again, I absolutely agree. A robot doesn't need a spacesuit, doesn't need anywhere to shit, doesn't need food, just needs to be able to charge. Here's how you do it. Send some solar panels over and some batteries and a bunch of Optimus. Next minute, you got everything you need to start and continue. I do think for the first many years, humanoid robots will be almost the entire workforce on Mars. Early infrastructure, extraction of some resources. Obvious things are obvious. But the opportunity on Earth is absolutely gigantic. And we've heard the first Optimus production line will be set up ultimately to do around 1 million robots per year. If you sent just 1% of that output per year for 5 years, that's 50,000 Optimus robots. 10% would be 500,000. I mean, even in that scenario, you got 500,000 humanoid robots on Mars, you're still the other 90% here on Earth. So Chamath's point, maybe he just wanted to flex about realizing how obvious it is that Optimus are going to help with Mars. But I think he seems to be overstating the proportion of these robots that are headed to Mars on Gen 1 versus will be used here on Earth.
Huge amount of infrastructure that you otherwise wouldn't need to build on.